Hey, it's Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show. So does Russia have anything to do with Donald Trump being president of the United States? And does Russia somehow have a friend in the next Secretary of State? It's something we're going to talk about on the show today. You can tune in 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on NewsTalk 95.1, 790 a.m. KFYO. Over the weekend, a bunch of Russia and Donald Trump news came out in what seemed to be a coordinated news stories from over the weekend. First, the CIA says that absolutely Russia was involved in the U.S. election and that Russia wanted Donald Trump to be the next president of the United States. The FBI says, well, maybe that's true. We're not so sure about that. So the CIA, 100% yes. The Russians had something to do with Donald Trump winning the election, whether that be hacking somehow into some different systems, Russia hacking into the DNC. I don't think that anyone is really claiming that Russia somehow flipped the entire election and Donald Trump became president. Don't think anyone's really saying that, but that Russia had an influence on the election. Okay, we'll see what happens. We'll see how this plays out. Donald Trump says that he doesn't believe it's true. There are a lot of people who say they don't believe it's true. I think we'll learn at some point down the road whether or not it's true. I don't think that Donald Trump is going to be a lapdog for the Russian government. Donald Trump doesn't seem like he's a lapdog for many people in the world, so I just don't see how the Russians would just absolutely want Donald Trump as the next president of the United States. Let's remember, Hillary Clinton had a private email server that was likely hacked by the Russians. Hillary Clinton did the whole Russian reset. That didn't work out. To me, the United States would be a much weaker nation under Hillary Clinton, which is what the Russians would want. They don't want a strong U.S., and Donald Trump, in my opinion, presents a stronger path forward for the United States. That's something that Russia obviously doesn't want. Now, were there any side deals made? Well, nothing like that has ever come out. There's been no chatter or nothing released that shows private conversations between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin that Donald Trump promised the U.S. would let Russia do whatever the hell it wants to. That's never come out. So it remains to be seen what exactly Russia had to do with the election of Donald Trump, if anything. To me, Donald Trump says that he believes a lot of this is just Democrats trying to spew out stories to make his presidency more illegitimate. Listen, it's what they've been doing since he won the election, so that wouldn't surprise me at all. The second bit of news that came out over the weekend with a little bit of Russian ties is the possible selection of Rex Tillerson as Secretary of State. If you don't know who he is, congratulations. You're like most people in the United States. He is the CEO of ExxonMobil, who also received I guess you would call it a friendship award from the Russian government. He has supposedly some ties to Vladimir Putin, according to the Washington Post, Politico, etc. You've already had some senators express some concern, including Republican and Democratic senators express concern. Senator Marco Rubio sending out a tweet saying a friend of Russia is not his ideal pick for Secretary of State. You look at John McCain. John McCain was interviewed on the Sunday morning TV shows and said, hey, listen, we don't know. It's a concern that Rex Tillerson has been called a friend of Russia by the Russian president. John McCain also said that, listen, these ties could be strictly commercial, which, remember, ExxonMobil has a lot of business interest in Russia. So it wouldn't surprise me. I don't think Rex Tillerson and Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin have gone out to dinner before and have hung out. I think that a lot of people are a little bit worried about this, and a little maybe too worried about this. I do think it's funny. You go back 4 years ago, and Barack Obama had made fun, and the Democrats had made fun of Mitt Romney for saying that Russia was our greatest geopolitical foe. Remember that? Remember the debate when Barack Obama said, look, Mitt, this isn't the Cold War anymore. Well, guess what? Now it's the Democrats who are all of a sudden worried about Russia and the influence Russia has on the United States and on Donald Trump. So I guess you could say now Democrats agree. Russia is our greatest geopolitical foe. Now, did they have anything to do with the election? Remains to be seen. Rex Tillerson, is he a good pick? He probably would not have been my first pick at all for Secretary of State. I still liked others, including John Bolton, and I think even Mitt Romney probably would have been a better pick. But Rex Tillerson looks like he is in the lead right now. However, that could change if enough GOP senators balk at the selection of Tillerson. Remember, Donald Trump has to get 50-plus votes, 51 votes, to confirm somebody. Right now, he has 52 GOP senators. He can't afford to lose that many. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on NewsTalk 95.1 FM and 790 AM KFYO. Follow me on Twitter, Chad Hasty Radio. We'll talk to you later.